Hello, my lovely starborns. Welcome to your Starseed collective reading. You guys could be seeing 10100101 any series of numbers, including 0, 1, and 8. And around this period, you are coming into some info. I'm hearing within 10 days. You're finding a key to something. I'm getting this lock and key energy, and you are getting a key to something, okay? In today's reading, Arcturus wants to come in. The energy of Arcturians is very present, and Pleiadian too. Some of you could be on the shamanic path, or you are being put on that path. You are getting some activations in that area where you will be tapping into your shamanic gifts. Watch out for your power animal. I'm seeing a wolf, coyote, fox, those types of animals, as well as dragonflies. Some of you even dragons, unicorns, bears. Bird-like creature. I don't know the bird that I'm seeing right now. It has a big ass beak. Okay, so let's get into today's reading. Let's see what wants to come through. Golden flecks. Ma'at and Benu, yeah. Kind of like this bird. This is what I was seeing. And see, she also has wings. We have many birds who look like this, like storks and pelicans. What is this? Camel, ram head. Two more shuffles. This is lock and key reading, you guys. Lock and key. Something is unlocking around this period within 10 days. From whenever you're watching, this is the timeless reading I'm hearing. Money coming in. One more shuffle. Magician. Money magic. Let's see. I can hear my cat scratching on the carpet. She does that. She has destroyed the carpet. Talk about cat. We have the cat goddess here. Ashtoreth. Relevant with what was just happening. She's also scratching, and she's like, okay, she is guarding you right now. Love this. This is what she's guarding you against. Seth. It's also connected to the bear constellation. This energy. It's also reading Adam's son is called Seth. Look at that. Amanta. Sokar. That's the first card, was reversed, but it's here. And see another bird-like creature. And we do have, like, I don't know, eagles, hawks, falcons. I don't know. I am unable to kind of differentiate unless and until they're right in front of me. In pictures, they kind of look the same. Most likely falcon. But this is your car. Your double. big energies here, you guys, very spiritual in nature. And when I say spiritual, this is you dealing with angels as well as demons. Amanta is not a very nice place, it's hostile. You have to come out of it in order to find light, basically. But there is protection here, heavy protection. These are like both the eyes of Ra. Like, look at that. There's a missing puzzle, there's a missing piece. That's what you're coming into. Let me sit with this energy. I'll be back. Ace of Swords underneath. So, the way I see it, you guys are coming into some sort of forbidden knowledge. Especially if you're looking for it. And especially if there's a nudge and you have been avoiding it. October is the month to go for it. Oh, I just realized October is when we have 10 portal. No wonder 1010 and 0101 is relevant. This is the period, this is the time you find the key, and there are many keys. So there are levels to it. You find the key to the first level, and then many other unfold. 4 and 8 is relevant. Number 4 and 8. Whatever you're dabbling in, whatever you are being guided towards, you are second guessing it because you feel like that's not your cup of tea. Could very well be because it is something dark in nature. But it is required right now for you to look into what this is. It is going to disconnect you from the hive. Some of you, you are still connected. You tapped into the hive. When I say hive, it is the fear mentality. The matrix holding you back. Some weirdos have destroyed the word matrix for us, but I'm going to reclaim it. Yeah, because there is no other way. How do I say it? Grid. The fake grid. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what do we need to know. Spirit, show us. Yo. Three of Swords. Of course you're fearful. Seven of Cups in reverse. I'm getting a very weird message, disappointment. But this is funny because it's like your whole thought process is changing basically. And whatever you think was working for you, it stopped working a while ago, and you are very well aware of that. And even then, some of you, you were still trying to go along without making changes to your situation. You were just like docile. You were like, letting things be. You were just like, even if there is suffering, sorrow, pain, you're like, okay, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna just keep it moving. I'm gonna keep suffering. Right now, you're like being guided towards liberation, and you cannot avoid it. You cannot escape it because your defense mechanisms are being destroyed in very weird ways. Because I think this reading is for those of you, you guys have become very comfortable in the underworld. You have become very comfortable in your sorrow. You have become very comfortable in your pain, okay? And you kind of like identify with it a bit too much for your own good. But because you are light beings, you cannot stay there. Okay? Look at that. Five of Cups and Three of Cups. Your guides are like, okay, enough moping, enough whining, enough crying. Get out of that zone. And this is what is happening with you energetically. And even if you were escaping through substances, that's not working too. I won't be surprised if you have built ET level of tolerance for some substances, and it's like no matter what you do, it's not working. Especially you, my stoners. Put down the grass. Look at that. It kind of came out like that. So let's just keep it like that. Yes. Because see, your happiness is waiting to come in. Your happiness is waiting to come in. But what are you doing? It's gonna come in. Yes. This energy will be unblocked. But what you are doing is ignoring the inner work calling. You are being led somewhere. You are avoiding it because you're afraid. You're very, very, very afraid. Yo, look at that. You're afraid of putting in the effort because you're afraid of failure, basically. You're like, key. Wow, key. So, what I just said, this is relevant because I said key, right? And key is key in English, yes. But this key was basically Hindi key. So, this key, the one that I just said in the sentence, used in the sentence, it basically means that. You're like that. That's what I wanted to say, but I said the Hindi word, which is key. So, yeah, this is stopping you from finding the key. And now I'm getting that visual from the Harry Potter movie where they are entangled in the vines, Hermione and Harry, and there's that key that they're looking for. They are supposed to catch it in order to unlock some place, I don't know. And Harry kind of like falls through the vines, and I don't know which part it is. I don't remember the movie exactly. I guess it was one of the first three movies, early ones. Yeah, not sure. So yeah, something like that. So the key is around. Okay, it's up to you. It's up to you to reach out. It's not even that difficult to find it. It's just that your fear is holding you back, and I feel like this has a lot to do with some sort of occult work. Understand the energy as to everything is from God. So something, there is a bit of judgment on your end. You're judging and you're getting caught up in the polarities that this is from the devil. The devil is relevant because we have Seth right here. But look at his number. That's 3. That's Jupiter energy. Yeah, you're like, you have to kind of get your values in place. Yes, it's good to have principles, but if your principles are based on X paradigm, are you even evolving? Because if you are changing it, if you are having the shift in your consciousness, but you're stuck in that old virtue, and there's a bit of virtue signaling basically that's going on your end, but are you actually seeing things clearly? Because God has given you the vision, and you're questioning that. There is something about that, you guys. This is deep. The tower. Look at that. You have the insight. You have the insight to break through this illusion. And it's happening either way. Get that. You're being stubborn about making some change in your life, even though a better part of you knows that it is bound to happen. Why? Why resistance? Why so much resistance, Spirit? Show me. I don't get it. No, no, no. I don't want the whole novel. Give me the brief. Afraid of putting in the work. Afraid of trusting others. Afraid of rejection. There is paranoia again. Fear. You think you're not good enough. Really? Regardless, Spirit is like, we're waiting. We're waiting for you to get your S together. Victory came out in reverse, but I'm going to take it upright because I saw it upright. It's happening regardless because Spirit is like willing to work with you, is always willing to work with you, is always working with you whenever you're ready. I just feel like you guys are judging yourself for the past, for the pain that happened. It's like some of you are not able to kind of transcend it. You're not able to kind of get out of the victim mindset. I just need you to know that, like, you need to refocus. You need to think about you, you, and you only. And it's like everything happens for you, not to you. Okay? What else? Walk away. Walk away from this blocked energy. Look at that hermit. You need to go within. You've been trying to escape something, you've been trying to ignore something. It's like this nagging feeling, and you know it. You have to stop, you need to pause, you need to look at it. But you're like, yeah, half of you try to escape it through other things. Half of you are like, I am not even bothered. I don't care what happens to me right now. And half of you, you're like, let time do its thing. That's why your tower is coming. Time is coming, full circle here. So, I don't know, guys. This is different for each one of you. But this is the time to go after the key because you need it. Believe it or not, you need to do this work by the end of this month. And if you're watching it later, I would say 14 days from whenever you're watching, within 2 weeks. Okay? Any final advice, Spirit? Look at that, 10 of Cups. Some of you are afraid of going after your ultimate happiness because you're judging the present because of the past, as to something didn't happen in the past. So now you have just given up and you're like, whatever. No, no. You are already planted your seed and the tree is going to bloom and you're going to enjoy the fruits of it. Put in the work. Get out of a manta. Face yourself more than anyone else. This is about you facing your own fears. This is you tapping into that inner fire. Find that courage. Let's get one card from this. The Holy Spirit, angels and guides, show me what I need to see. Don't be afraid. Where do I do that? Okay, let's do it here. Key, 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 key. Do you love me? 23rd path. You guys, occult. Something occult. You are coming into some sort of wisdom. You need to take practical actions. Practical actions, especially the goat here. Look at that, the hangman, tolerance, new perspective, life purpose. Tolerance because that virtue signaling that you caught up in your old morality of things, and especially if you had that mentality of, oh, this is sinful and this is that. Please, please work with this transformation, okay? You need to do real work in order to find your flowers. This energy is very platonic for some reason, especially with the 23. Look at that, Emperor, platonic. Yep, of course, it's that Mars energy. Again, 1-5. Let's see what the book says for the 23rd path. You need to look at something differently in order to, of course, double. Because whatever you think is from the devil, it's actually not. No, it's not. And I'm not talking to the dark practitioners. No, I'm not talking to you guys. I don't believe in summoning spirits and kind of like enslaving them to do your puny tasks. I'm not talking about that kind of stuff, okay? No, this is something else. This is rare stuff. This is rare knowledge. This is nothing mainstream, you know. In order to find this key, you have to put in the real work. It's something of that nature. It's different for each one of you. So it says, oh, it actually features Knum, Khanum, Khanum. I think that card was underneath. We did see that card, right? Earlier, while shuffling, I guess. Yeah. So it's the Egyptian god of pottery. Reminds us that we are shaped by the experiences of our life. That's true, and that is what is holding you back right now. They form and test us, tease out our true shape. Life fires us and produces cracks. That's how the light gets in. That's a quote by Rumi, actually. I don't like subtle plagiarism. Anyway, guidance. Perhaps you need to change your point of view. hmm What situation is repeating itself time and time again? How can you remove yourself from what seems to have such a hold on you? Are you hanging on to it rather than being held in place by it? Change your view. Your environment has a huge influence on your life. What if you turn things the right way up? It's the blocked energy, all these blocked cards, especially the cups. Nine of cups, seven of cups, and then you do have the 10 of cups, and my throat is choking. It's a similar kind of energy I experienced in a private reading. Maybe you are watching and this is a reading for you. Okay, I need to get one archetype. It's gone now. Throat chakra. Throat chakra, you guys. Throat chakra activation. Yeah. Two more. Let's see. What do you need to know right now? The mirror, the labradorite, sword. By this full moon, by this lunar eclipse, it's going to be the blood moon eclipse, I guess. It's make it or break it time. I'm not gonna lie. That is what it is. Because some of you, you've been testing your spirit guide too. Okay, you've been very stubborn about something, very headstrong, but in a counterintuitive way. You know that now you're actually having physical symptoms. The blockage is getting bigger for some weird reason because you cannot get over something. You need to. I want to see that. Show me the mirror. That's a zero. You guys need to. you're ignoring something major, something life changing. You're being you're distracted by something outside, some external influence which is stopping you from entering this portal, from making your very life easy with just like with something very small. You have to make a very small change, and even that is so hard to come by because there are so you have put up so many blockages because you allow external influence to come in through, and that is happening because you are letting yourself be defined by your past. Does it make sense? That's exactly what is happening here. And yes, this is, I'm going to actually write in caps, warning. Warning, okay? Alright. I don't fearmonger, you guys know me. But this is a very weird message that is coming through, and I cannot ignore it. So even if you try to kind of like bring back the past ways to distract yourself, let me just tell you right now, your defense mechanisms are redundant, are not going to be of any use anymore. Because the tower is coming in, whether you like it or not. So make your peace, work with this energy, or else, not gonna lie, it's not pretty. Okay? And of course, this reading is not for everyone, but if it resonates, please take it. Take it and go. Wear the shoe if it fits. And what else? What else you guys say? Anyway, so that's all I see, you guys. I hope this helps. If this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.